Mexico for a multi-generational family trip, beach plus history for everyone. It's often said that 70% of family trips end with at least one person silently fuming, usually the grandparent who wanted culture or the kid who just wanted a bigger wave pool. We refused to join that club. So we rounded up 12 humans, 3 generations, 0 shared hobbies, and flew them to Mexico for 8 days. Mission: keep the grandparents happy exploring pyramids older than their favorite jokes. The tweens happy bombing into water the color of a screensaver, and the parents happy that no one was whining. Spoiler alert, we pulled it off, and today I'm handing you the exact blueprint no travel legends peak. No fluff, so you can copy-paste it for your own crew. It's a central challenge. Let's name the elephant. A trip that thrills a 7-year-old and an 8-year-old is basically a unicorn. Grandpa wants to pace the grounds where Mayan astronomers once worked. The kids want pizza, Wi-Fi, and a slide that drops them straight into the ocean. Mom and Dad just want one meal, one wear, no one asks for ketchup. It's a blueprint. Riviera Maya. We listed every clash: mobility, attention span, cilantro, allergies, schedules, and realized the only survival tactic was one region that crams maximum kid joy and maximum grandparent bragging rights into the tiniest radius. That circle turned out to be the Riviera Maya, 45 minutes south of airport. One highway, every option, done. Our 3 bases. We landed, grabbed 2 minivans, car seats for the littles, lumbar cushions for the seniors, and locked in 3 bases: Playa del Carmen for city buzz, and the ferry to Cozumel, Tulum for ruins with a view, and the Instagram shot everyone wants. Puerto Morelos for sleepy fishing village vibes and the easiest snorkel entry on the planet. Each base is 30 minutes max from the next, so nobody's bladder or patience exploded between stops. Day 1. Arrival and grocery hack. We raided the mega supermarket before check-in. Grandparents scored guava rolls and coffee. Kids discovered Mexican cereal with marshmallow Aztec heads. Tiny win. Everyone smiled. At the resort by 4, Kids Club wrangled the youngsters while adults sipped hibiscus water on the balcony. No fancy restaurant, no pressure. Bedtime by 9, jet lag proof. And happy days for the little kids and older parents who need a good night's sleep. Day 2, beach calibration. Morning, we test drove XP, Yuha Beach. Gentle slope, no drop-off, sandbar you can walk a football field length before water kisses your waist. Grandparents floated like happy otters while kids built a sand metropolis. Lunch was a thatched roof palapa where the tortilla machine sits in the doorway. Adler stared, grandparents approved the authenticity, parents paid $12 total. It was a win for everyone. Plus, we were back to the pool by 3 for the daily aquarobic show starring Abuela and a watermelon smoothie reward. Day 3, ruins without regret. Tulum ruins open at 8. We were in line at 7:30 with pre-bought tickets, thermos coffee, and mango slices. We were armed with plenty of water, sunscreen, and even umbrellas for shade if the kids or grandparents needed it. Here's our pro tip. The site is flat, with benches every 100 yards and iguanas every 10. Free entertainment. Our guide told the diving god myth in 38 minutes, short enough that no kid begged for Netflix. By 10:30, we were on the beach below the cliffs. Grandparents snapped photos worthy of a history lecture. Kids body surfed. Same parking lot, opposite experiences, everybody wins. Day 4, Eco Park shortcut. Excursion is pricey, but we used it like a greatest hits sampler. Butterfly Pavilion for the nature nerds. Underground River for the adventure junkies. And the nighttime show that crams 5 centuries of history into 90 spectacular minutes. Grandparents loved the seated amphitheater. Kids counted how many times the Jaguar dancer roared 6. Yes, it's commercial, but it shrink-wraps culture so no generation zones out. That night, we split dinners. Early bird buffet with Abuela. Late night tacos al pastor for parents who wanted chili-drenched memories. Don't forget, multi-generational doesn't mean glued at the hip. Parallel play works for adults too. Day 5, Coba cenotes and culture. The ruins at Coba are famous for the Nohawk Mall Pyramid, one of the tallest in the. We rented bikes with toddler seats. Grandma rode a pedal taxi and loved the breeze. After exploring the ruins, we drove 10 minutes to cool off in a cenote. These natural limestone swimming holes are magical. We chose a family-friendly one with easy access stairs, a wooden deck for spectating, and shallow areas for the little kids. The teens jumped in, the parents snorkeled in the crystal clear water, and the grandparents watched, calling it nature's cathedral. From there, we went to a Mayan family's backyard restaurant for hand-pressed tortillas and chicken cooked in banana leaves. Kids chased chickens while elders heard how the milpa cycle works. No textbook, just stories over lunch. Day 8. Departure and the hotel exit hack. Our flight wasn't until 8 p.m., but checkout was at 11. Instead of camping in the lobby, we asked for a hospitality suite. Most resorts offer a room for an hour in the evening for free. We spent the last day at the pool, then gave everyone a 30-minute slot to shower and change. We boarded the plane fresh and relaxed. Now, there are some travel hacks to make life much easier for traveling with grandparents, kids, and parents. Here's a few multi-generational family travel hack 1. The food compromise matrix. We adopted a traffic light system. Green plain grilled chicken, rice, for cautious kids. Yellow tacos with mild salsa, for parents. And red cochinita pibil with habanero, for thrill-seeking grandparents. Most restaurants will grill a chicken breast off menu if you ask. Result: 0 hunger strikes. You might need to check with concierge for these kind of flexible restaurants. Hack 2. Money talk without yawning. All-inclusive V's cart. We ran the numbers. For 12 people, the resort package saved us money. But we didn't want culinary jail, so we booked half-board. Breakfast and dinner included, lunch hunted elsewhere. Half-board is sensible for kids and grandparents, and there's always the resort as a default if someone feels unwell. Unbelievably, the final bill was $2,400 USD total for 8 days lodging, food, transport, and tips. It's an unbeatable, budget-friendly option for everyone. Not the off-the-beaten-track adventure that the parents might like, but it keeps everyone happy. There is routine for the kids and grandparents and a chill spot, if and when someone is sick, to stay at the resort. Hack 3. Mobility and energy reality check. Grandparents can walk but not hike. Solution: every major ruin has a panoramic route. Sign use it. We packed one folding can seat that doubles as a chair in museum lines. It was cheap and weighed only 2 pounds. Kids got a daily quiet cup, 45 minutes of lemonade and headphones to dodge sensory overload. Adults got sunset gym access while elders played cards with the youngsters. Tag team parenting at its finest. Hack 4. The win-win moments. We hired a local videographer for a sunset shoot on Tulum Beach. Grandparents got portrait mode keepsakes. Kids played tag with the drone, and parents received a family video worthy of a Christmas card. One activity had 3 outcomes. 0 boredom. Here are some other tips that might be of use. You can feel safe without paranoia because the Riviera Maya has tourist police who speak English. 911 works just like home. We registered with our embassy online NIT, took 4 minutes, and shared our live location on WhatsApp with a cousin who stayed home. We used Teams inside major stores during daylight hours only for 0 skim fraud. Kids wore UV shirts. Grandparents got sun-protective safari hats. No one fried, no one got sick, everybody stayed in the game. What we'd skip next time? Skip the dolphins in captivity excursion. Grandparents felt ethically queasy, and the kids can do that elsewhere. Plus, those dolphins sure didn't look happy. Skip on a cruise ship day. The crowds turn a spiritual site into Disneyland with better stonework. Skip the Mayan blessing street vendors who sprinkle mystery water on your forehead, then demand $20 a respectful no. Gracias is free. Packing list for 3 eras, kids. Reusable swim diapers and magnetic sand toys that collapse flat. Parents, a dry bag backpack so phones survive cenotes. You can also get cheap waterproof phone cases for snorkeling pics. Grandparents, compression socks for the flight and a tiny pill organizer labeled in Spanish to breeze through security. Universal item. A 10-foot phone charger. Mexican outlets love to hide behind beds built in 1998. Language and actions literacy hacks. Por favor, please, and con permiso, excuse me, go further than any tip. Download an offline Spanish dictionary and teach grandparents how to use it. Grandparents typed symptoms into a translator when the pharmacy ran out of a specific brand of medication. Problem solved in 90 seconds thanks to translation apps. Translation apps can also be a dream if you're at an authentic restaurant without English. Teach kids to say con gusto. With pleasure. When handed a popsicle, local smiles multiply. It all is worth it in the end. On the flight home, Grandpa opened his notebook and started listing my top 10 days of travel. Number 3. Seeing the Koba Pyramid in the rain. Watching his grandson buddy surf. One vacation gave 2 opposite highlights to an 83-year-old and an 8-year-old. That overlap is the holy grail we were chasing, and we found it. Copy the base towns, steal the daily rhythm, and tweak the food matrix. Your group chat will switch from "How do we survive this?" to "When can we go back?" If this saved you a week of research warfare, give it a thumbs up and share it with a cousin who thinks spreadsheets are vacation planning. Subscribe for the next adventure.